Hi there. I just want to share some wonderful bits of wisdom that I'm getting as I read Don Miguel Ruiz's The Four Agreements again. I read it about 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. And, we all change every day. We're learning and growing and changing. And so now as I read it, I'm just getting it on a deeper level. And I just want to share with you, do you know and realize that whenever anybody says anything to you, whether it's positive or negative, it's really about them. It's not about you. We're all living in our own little universe. Yes, of course, we all live in society together. So there are common thought patterns and agreements that we make. But if you've ever let somebody's words hurt you, um, that's something that you're really letting happen. You've made agreement with what they've said in some way. That's why it hurts you. So I know that can be a hard concept for some people, but we grow up thinking a certain way and hearing, television, radio, parents, teachers telling us things, and things go into our subconscious mind and we live by them. So when somebody says something and we make agreement with them, is what Don Miguel Ruiz says. So these things that we've made agreement with um, can affect us. And when somebody says something that bothers us or hurts us, it's because on some level we've made agreement with that. And so what we can do if something hurts us that somebody says is we can just say, you know what? That's coming from them and their perspective. Do I agree with it? I mean, we can ask ourselves. If someone says you're ugly or fat or stupid, you can say, is that the truth? Do I believe that? Do I agree with that? And if you don't, you can let it go. And just know that everything we say, everything we do, um, is from our own personal perspective. You don't need anybody else's perspective to lift you or to bring you down. You get to do that all on your own. Um, so I guess that the biggest tip I want to offer you is to be aware of what you're making agreement with. Are you making agreement with what other people say, or are you making agreement with how you feel in your heart and who you know yourself to be, and who you know your what you know that you can do or accomplish. Um, so I'll talk more about this later. I just was called to speak that today. So be aware of what you're making agreement with. Be aware that what other people say is from their perception. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. You can make it mean whatever you want to make it mean. If you like this content or you have some questions about it or you want to talk more, I'll drop a link in the chat below. I would love to chat with you about it. Okay, again, the book is The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, and I would highly recommend it.